Today, we're going to be designing a 3D printed wall-mounted headphone stand. Now, as with any design project, we're going to start with some design criteria. First, it must be able to hold one set of headphones. It must have an integrated cable management system. It should be easy to 3D print, and in my case, I'll be using the Monoprice Select Mini 3D printer, so it must fit on the 120 by 120 print bed. It should also have no visible screws and be easy to install. I have a rough idea of how I want this to turn out, so I'm going to start by sketching it on paper before jumping on the computer. The stand will come in 3 parts: the bracket, which will be screwed to the wall, the plate, which will hide the bracket and serve as cable management, and the arm, which will support the headphones. I started by sketching and then extruding the profile of the bracket. I then cut 2 holes for the screws and created the plate as a separate part. The plate needs to attach to the bracket, so I added rails. The arm will slide from behind the plate, so I made a hole for it to pass through. When creating the base of the arm, I used the cross-section tool to ensure that nothing was overlapping. I then extruded the arm out and cut a valley for the headphone to rest in. Finally, I smoothed out all the edges to complete the model. Once printed, it's just 2 screws to install. I'm fairly happy with how it turned out, given that this is the first iteration, but I do have some issues, so I'm going to keep those for the next video. If you'd like to print your own stand, or modify it to make it your own, all the links are in the description. Cheers.